Listen, I'm for the theatrics. Hello, what's good? How you feeling? How you doing? It's your main man Jerome back on the scene with you. Period. Woo! I know it's been a minute. I know you're probably thinking, where has Jerome been? You know, I'm so glad you asked that. I was actually minding my business. So, with that out the way, I'm just playing with y'all. So, as y'all know, or maybe you don't know, next week is my senior recital, the JSM Experience Part 2. Now, I know y'all were probably thinking, where did the Part 2 come from? Where was Part 1? You know, I kind of missed out on all that. Well, if y'all went to middle school with me, y'all know exactly where the hell Part 1 came from. For those of y'all who didn't go to middle school with me, I have the live living proof of the show with me right now. Courtesy of Miss Stackpool. Thank you, girly. Always got my back. So with that, I'm gonna show y'all the JSM Experience Part 1. And I'm gonna give a review on it. And let me just clarify, I did watch it beforehand. I had a little remembrance of it doing it, but you know, all these years later, I did watch it after my mom sent it to me, and it's an experience. That we're all gonna take again right now. So without further ado, let's get into it, Hunty, as Tabitha Brown would say. All right. It's the JSM Experience, or maybe it was just the JM Experience. That was a Part 1. Okay, so this camera work already. Okay.
For the biggest, the baddest, and the funniest person in the world,
Oh my.
Jerome Manning, and the Jerome Experience.
This intro.
Featuring Caitlin Bieber, ex-wife, and myself, Ava Bieber, Justin's current wife.
A lot is happening right now.
Let's get to the show.
Kurt, as we should. So, I'm gonna stop right here. The attire. I don't know whose basketball game I'm late for. So this is a talent show. I don't know why I came looking like I just came off the court. No effort at all. But, you know. All right? Yeah. That tone, though. It's the tone for me. But you know what? The commitment, I'm fucking with it. I'm turning. Ooh. Too much is happening. Y'all clapping off beat. Costume change, period. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. How tall was I? The commitment, though, I'm really messing with it. Come on. Pop, lock it, drop it, break, dance. Bro. Actually, I forgot to set the scene for you. I literally forgot to set the scene for you. So let's go back to about 2011. I was in 6th grade and I just discovered Windows Movie Maker. And that is the issue right there. Either Windows Movie Maker or GarageBand. Actually, I think I was using GarageBand on my mom's Mac because I had a Dell. So it was definitely GarageBand. And the thing is, I just put in literally random songs that I really liked, that I was really vibing with at that time. It's just so funny to see like what songs I don't remember putting Check It Out by Nicki Minaj in this set. And that just shows you how much of a barb I was. Ooh, what a time to be alive. Let's continue with this masterpiece. Oscar worthy, honestly. Come on. I'm checking it out. Oh, bro. I don't see that. Let me tell you, this is entertaining though, like dead ass. Like, what is happening? First of all, this camera work. Who's doing it? Second, let me tell you, this outfit right here, I had my mom paint on glow in the dark paint, hoping that during the talent show, they could dim the lights and then it would say, "Look at me now" on my glasses and some type of something on my shirts. Let me tell you, production quality, I might not be hitting the notes.
I can't believe it. Hey.
But let me tell you, I had a whole plan. I had a whole thing laid out and people just weren't on my level. And apparently I wasn't on the level either, but... in 10 years, and the days had days love me. It's still the basketball shorts for me. Bro, let me tell you, a barb till I die. A barb if I've ever seen one. Who is she? Bro, like, I don't even remember putting this in the mix, to be honest. Like, I do not even remember even thinking about putting it in. And the fact that it's in there and I'm doing a whole voice, an active verse. It's so funny. And the commitment there, it's just the commitment for me. If y'all gonna clap, y'all need to clap in time. Cause I know Proud Mary was, I don't know what beat y'all were going on. Hey, just remember when you come up, sir. Good sir, come on. I should have done this for this year. Listen, I'm for the theatrics. Hey, ha, come on. You better work that white shirt, that white hat, ha, ha. Can you imagine? But I'm going in there. Come on, I'm loving the confidence. Come on, act it down. And then I had the people come out. Who is this woman? Is that Alexa? I know that's Caitlin. Come on, the whole production, y'all. I had a cast. I do remember that. Hey! There's more. I don't know what that was, but I can 101% guarantee you that rap was done by my dad. 1 million billion percent. It's so professional. Wow. That was an experience, like I had promised from the beginning. The Jerome Manning experience. It was definitely an experience. I'm like 49% laughing my ass off and then like 51% like cringing so hard that I'm almost like dead inside. And this really brings me back because I remember how much fun it was making this mix. I don't really remember the performance, to be honest, but I do remember how much fun I had making this mix and just making, and then working with the people I worked with, like the two women that were there. Well, just working with them, I remember that being so fun. And I honestly don't remember if I actually thought the product was good or not. I just remember that I had so much fun doing it. And it's crazy because that Jerome right there had like so much confidence. And I don't know if it's that common for middle schoolers to have that much confidence, but that Jerome right there had had Beyonce level confidence. And you know what? I will be the first one to say it was not warranted. But I need to get some of that confidence back now, because at the end of the day, he was just having fun. And that's literally what my goal is starting to be, is just to have fun and just to do stuff that I want to do that's fun, because I have training now, I have resources, I can, and I know, and also I think one of the most important things that I have now is that I have an indicator of what's good and what's not, you know? And so I think just watching this really brings me a hefty level of ew, what the hell is happening? And then a good level of, wow, I need that confidence back. What's good? And at the end of the day, also, I say in my concert, I just want to do it to put a smile on my face and hopefully someone else's. Because I know this, even if people were laughing, this definitely put a smile on people's faces. You know, it put a smile on my face even as I was like cringing. So that's really what I want to do in life. And now that I actually have resources to make good material, and of course there's still going to be bumps along the road. Nothing's ever going to be perfect. And of course, I've grown so much, but I still have so much more growing to do. And I'm excited for that, because at the end of the day, like Beyonce said, I am not afraid to make mistakes anymore. And that, I think Jerome wasn't afraid to make mistakes. Before I even saw this recently, I never thought of that performance as being like just thinking bad about it, you know? And I still don't even think about it. I still don't think bad about it. I think it was a stage in my life, and it was something fun to do, and just something to just go hard on. I'm excited for next week because I get to show how much growth I've had. Even within the last video I posted of me singing or dancing, I get to show the growth from that to now. And so that's exciting, you know? And then also it's exciting just to leave something to show a period of my life. You know, this concert is gonna show, I hope this concert is gonna show you a little bit into me and what I've been just dealing with and going through, and the changes I've endured for the past 4 years while I've been in college. And so that is also exciting to see that period of time, looking back 10, 15, 20 years later and looking at that point in time where these were the influences in my life. This is what I was going through. This is how I was feeling. This is where my abilities were at this time, you know? And then again, so like I'm looking at it right now, I'm like, oh, I had a lot of work to do. Seeing it now where I am, being like, wow, I really grew. And then hopefully seeing the concert that I have next week, seeing it 10 to 15, 20 years from now and being like, wow, that's where I was. And now here I am now, 15, 20 years later, whatever I'm doing. And so it was just very endearing watching this, as hilarious as it was. I don't know. I think it's so easy. And I've fallen into the trap the first time I saw it to be embarrassed by this and be like, oh my God, like, that was so bad. But like, why do all of that when you can just acknowledge and appreciate that moment in time and appreciate the passion? That was really the passion at its purest, where I didn't have any critics in my head. I didn't have any critics around me saying, or at least critics that I listened to around me. It was just solely about doing something that I thought was fun and I thought was worthy of my time. And yeah, I'm so excited for more of those moments in the future. And I hope I can somehow muster the confidence that this little man had, because he was really popping, locking, and jamming and breaking it. With that, I hope y'all tune in for next week, May 14th at 6. It's going to be on my Instagram Live, on my Facebook Live, and on my website, JeromeStephenManning.com. I hope to see y'all there, and, you know, let's hope and pray that this performance is better than that performance. So, with that, I will let y'all go about your days. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'll see y'all, hopefully, Friday. Woo, woo, woo! Period. That.